Hey. All right, guys, today we're going to be fishing a private pond that's like literally maybe half a mile down the corner. It's February 27th. We're about to go down here and see if we can catch some fish. We're going to be fishing for sunfish, bass, perch, basically whatever is going to be biting around this time of year. All right, I'll see you guys when I get down to the pond. Arrived at the destination. I have my ultralight with me, which is like a 6-foot ultralight paired with a Shimano Sedona 500. And then I have a 6'6" bait caster. We're gonna see if we can get some bass, some sunnies, and whatever else, perch and whatever else is out here. Now the water seems very windy today. The water is actually higher than I thought it would be, but it still should be some good fishing. All right, so yeah, there's fish jumping. All right, I see some fish jumping out there. I don't really see anything swimming along the bank yet, but there are some fish jumping in this corner over here. Could have been a carp though. All right, let's see here. All right, we're gonna get situated and now I'm gonna start casting. I don't know, the trout magnet. We're gonna see without a bobber first. We're gonna see if these fish are active right now. I saw something jumping out here a second ago, so there could be some fish hanging out in the the shallows right now. It's very windy today, like a 15 maybe 10 to 15 mile an hour wind going on right now. Okay, nothing on the first cast. Just keep casting around here. I feel like they're around, and if I don't get anything while I'm blind casting, I'll just put on a bobber and do some suspended jigging. Very cold out here today. The air temperature is roughly like 50 degrees right now. That's today's high, so it's probably actually lower than that currently. The wind's kind of ripping through here too. It's one of those cold days. Nothing seems to be chasing this yet. Might have to switch to suspended jigging if these fish are going to be relaxing. I haven't had a hit yet, so we might have to end up switching to a bobber. I'll get hit here soon. With the bobber one, I can kind of cast a little bit farther as well. I think I have 2-pound test line on here right now as well, so I'm getting the max castability that's possible with the trout magnet with this setup. It's casting pretty far, at least like a good, like, I'd say like 15 feet, which is not a bad cast at all for a trout magnet. But yeah, there's something, actually I think those are bugs on the surface causing all of that. I don't think that's actually fish. There's some type of bugs that are just swimming along the surface. Those aren't fish, unfortunately. Now, during the nuptial flights, this pond turns on. Like, last time I was here, the fish were just hitting everything. It was insane. We had like a really warm 60-degree day, and the fishing was incredible. Like, everything was going off. The carp woke up, the bass were around feeding, the sunnies were going crazy. Like, the second I threw a fly in the water, I would catch a fish. So if it gets to if these fish don't want to hit a non-suspended trout magnet, I'll suspend it, and then if that doesn't work, I'll suspend a fly over the water and see if I can entice them to bite. If I know that they're around, they could just be sitting a little bit deeper. Again, the water it has been a little bit colder in the last couple days, but this week, towards the end of this week, it's supposed to warm up and get a little bit better. It's still in the middle of winter, or towards the end of winter right now, end of February. So winter's still in effect, but it is warming up slowly, fortunately. Those ducks are still around. All right, so I think I got hit. I got a hit. Very subtle, but it was a hit. All right, now these fish are like tapping it. One more cast and then I'm gonna just put a bobber on. I'm gonna have to open up my bag and put a bobber on the end of this. The reason why I'm fishing this side of the pond instead of fishing that side over there is because the wind's not really smacking over here right now. I'd rather not be in the wind on a slight, it's not really cold, but still like 48 to 50 degrees isn't really pleasant when the wind's blowing. I can deal with it when the wind's not blowing, but if the wind's kind of ripping, it's hard to deal with. All right, guys, I'm gonna put a bobber on here. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I put on the bobber. Now I'm just gonna cast this out. I think you guys have seen me do this before with trout. Yeah, you guys definitely seen me do this before. So all I'm doing is suspending a trout magnet right now. Hopefully, oh, yep, got a fish right this second. Well, first cast. Hope you guys saw that. That was immediate. It is a sunfish, a bluegill. Nice size little bluegill too. These guys have their wintering colors, but that's a nice little winter bluegill right there. Crushed a trout magnet. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and throw them back. Nice. Hopefully we'll get some multi-species going here. So it's cool that the sunfish are still around. Still winter time, but they're swimming shallow, so that's a good sign. That means the water in this pond is wearing up. So guys, generally around this time of the year, smaller ponds that are like always in the sun typically wake up first, just because of the fact they're going to be warmer due to the sun's light. So that's basically what I'm fishing right now. Later on, if I can get this pedal drive kayak in time, I might end up doing some pickerel fishing. Like, I'm going to be changing it up here. I'm going to change my style. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things this year. I'm definitely going to get a snakehead this year. I'm about to sell my old kayak right now, and I'm going to get this pedal drive one and see where that takes us. Hopefully, I should have that by the end of March, if not beginning of April. Hopefully, if they're in stock by then. All right, not getting hit. It's cool to know that there's still a couple of sunfish. Ooh, wow, I pulled him out the water. I set the hook so hard, I pulled him out the water. He hit it like out of nowhere too. Oh, did I snag him? Yeah, I snagged him. No, I didn't. The line kind of wrapped around him, wrapped around his fin, the way I set the hook. Poor guy. Let me go ahead and, all right, there we go. Go ahead and just, ow. Let me go ahead and get this hook out of his, oh, he ate the, let me get that plastic grub out of his mouth. I don't want him swallowing that. No, it's not good. No. Get that out of your mouth. Get that out your mouth. You can't swallow that, buddy. That's bad for you. That's ow. He swallowed it. He's really trying to swallow this. I can't. He'll probably spit it out. I'm gonna throw him back. He's more than likely going to spit it out. Yeah, he spit it out right there, actually. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he spit it out like literally right where my rod tip is, so he'll be fine. I don't like it when fish swallow lures. People think that's okay, but it's really not. The plastic, like that type of plastic that they make lures out of, that crap like can cause like a bunch of different, it causes all types of cancer and stuff. You actually see it on the packaging. So we're gonna put a new trout magnet on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one out right now. Actually, I'm actually end up throwing this zoom fluke around a little bit here. Might just have to like throw it really slow though. We're gonna put a cool light colored jig again. I like these around this time here. Any color will work, but I like using the neon green ones because they're easier for me to see in the water. And sometimes, like when I can see the lure, I can see the fish actually right under it, and they'll hit it like underwater, and you'll see them smacking and stuff. It's kind of cool. That's why I like using the lightly colored ones at times. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get back out there. Guys, literally on the same cast I said I was about to leave, the bobber went down the second I said I was about to leave, so we might end up staying here a little bit. This little guy's fighting. That's a nice one too. Nice female bluegill right here. Wow, like literally the second I was about to leave, guys, my bobber just sunk. This is a big one too. Really nice sized bluegill in this pond. We're gonna go ahead and let her go. Where's my Okay, come on. Eh. All right, there we go. All right, guys, beautiful bluegill. Let's throw her back. And she is in the water. Let me see if I can get another one.